What is up, guys?
Hi.
This is the MMA neighborhood.
Hi.
I'm Devin.
And I am Steve.
And it's been a good minute, but we are back.
It has been a good minute.
It has. I haven't seen you for a minute either, so cheers.
I know.
Cheers. Let's start with the cheers. Cheers to the MMA neighborhood.
Cheers to MMA.
We are back,
MMA
guys.
yeah.
We are going over UFC 280, baby. And we got the best grapplers in the lightweight division. Charles Oliveira versus Islam Makhachev, baby. Let's go. Makhachev, baby. Something like that, dude. Let's go.
I'm gonna be honest. I can't even say that dude's last name.
Tough. We'll maybe get better throughout the podcast.
Yeah, maybe.
And that is
we'll
for that lightweight title, baby. And this is a double championship header.
Yup.
So we also got that bantamweight title on the line with Dillashaw and Sterling. But before we get into the greatness of all that, who we starting off with, Steve-O, on this main card?
Well, I always got to shout out some of the prelim fights because,
Prelim shout-outs.
prelims.
Let's do it. Prelim shout-outs, baby, from Steve-O. Let's go.
The main event for the prelims is Belal Muhammad versus Sean Brady, the undefeated Sean Brady.
What was his name again?
Belal Muhammad.
What was his name again? Shut up. He said remember his name. I was just having trouble. That's all. Belal Muhammad versus
Sean Brady, the undefeated Sean Brady. So
I like this one. It's like another good grappling matchup.
And don't forget, we also have Volkan Ozdemir versus Nikita Krylov.
That's a good fight,
dude.
No time,
dude. How's? Granted, the pay-per-view is pretty stacked, except for maybe the first fight, but I mean whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, Volkan Ozdemir versus Nikita Krylov. This is a banger. Do not, and then you have Armin versus AJ Dobson as starting off the prelims. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, pretty solid prelims.
Dude, these prelims, do not miss the prelims. Do not miss the prelims.
Yeah,
straight up, don't miss them.
A fight you can't miss, though, is the first fight on the main card.
All right, the first fight on the main card now, baby. We got Caitlin, and you know what? I always say her last name wrong.
Yeah.
Shukagan?
Shuhagen.
Shuhagen.
Something like that. Shuhagen.
Versus Manon. Firat. Either way.
Yeah.
Firat, Manon. Manon is 9-1. You know, she's kind of a beast. She's She's on a big win streak. She's on an 8-fight win streak right now.
All right, look, let's start over real quick. This fucking card, by the way, guys, is in Abu Dhabi.
Yup.
It is starting early.
Yup.
Wake up, get your brunch in, baby, because this is main card is starting at 11 a.m. Now, if you're a little late to the show, it's okay, because it is starting with the chick fight. So I'm just saying, you ain't missing much with this Caitlin Shuhagen fight. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm just saying that they're okay. And if you're a little late, you ain't miss much. But who do you got for the first fight, man?
Look,
Who you got?
I understand Devin's sentiment behind what he's saying, but I still wouldn't miss it because you never know. The chick that Caitlin's fighting is kind of a beast. She knocks chicks out a lot, actually. So
will it be worth another piece of French toast? Can I get my French toast in?
Can I get my French toast
or
in?
I gotta, if you guys watch this one, hopefully it's a good chick fight. The Caitlin is ranked 2. Another girl's
Caitlin left the UFC, then she came back again. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with her.
Her contract in. That's all.
Yeah, so I don't know what the hell's going on with her.
She's ranked 2. She's pretty highly ranked.
But look, they're both. I feel like this is gonna be a good fight. I feel like this is gonna be a good fight. I think I'm gonna have to go against Caitlin though, because I feel like this chick, Manon. I think I'm saying it right. I don't really know. Manon.
Yeah.
You know, she's kind of a beast. She's from France, so I'm gonna go with her.
My pick's French toast for this one. I'm probably gonna miss it, but if you do have a pick, let us know.
Well, you just pick one real quick.
Caitlin, I'm gonna go with the new girl. I'm gonna go with French. I'm gonna go French too with you.
All right, cool.
I'm not really a fan of Caitlin. She's kind of a little slow to me.
She's all right.
She's all right. Well, we got some good guys coming up after this.
But hold on. Just one last thing about Caitlin though. She is constantly in the top 5. She's always in the running though.
Yeah.
You know, so
I can't. Andrade fucking hit her with that liver shot and dropped her in one hit. But you know,
I can't hate on her too much because she's always in the mix. You know what I'm saying?
Smoked by the top level though.
Yeah, exactly. She's like a very good gatekeeper
for the top.
You know. But
she'll probably get dropped.
Yeah. So let's get to the start getting to the sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Sauce on this.
Get some sauce, man, baby. So we get to the meat and potatoes.
Benil Dairouche versus Gamrot, bro.
Oh shit.
Now, if you don't know Dairouche, you probably haven't been paying attention to MMA because this guy has been making a lot of heat in the lightweight division, and he was almost runner up for the main event's backup. But he actually gave it. Gave it to Volkanovski instead.
Which I agree.
Yeah, but the guy's a little upset because he's ranked 5 lightweight, and he was thinking with the win over Gamrot, he would get the next fight.
He's ranked
for the
6, and then Gamrot is ranked 9.
Now Gamrot's getting a little gift in my opinion because he hasn't really. I don't know if he's earned this shot at Beneil Dariush.
His last fight was with Arman.
Yeah,
and then a lot of people didn't think he should have won that.
It was
fight.
a fucking war, though.
It was a
war.
It was a war, but what I saw and what I read, a lot of people thought Arman should have won.
Okay,
that's just maybe. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah,
just throwing that out there.
It could you could be right. And what I'm starting to realize about this card is it's very grapple heavy. So hopefully you guys like grappling at 11 a.m., baby, because it's going to be early bird grappling session going on. Because we got Beneil Dariush's amazing black belt jiu-jitsu. We got Gamrot, I heard, is a great technician on the ground as well.
Yeah.
And the only thing is I know Dariush got some flying knockouts. He's got some surprises. He's got some things, creativity that might throw off Gamrot's game plan, which I would believe Gamrot's just trying to wrestle fuck this guy all the way through.
Maybe. Well, but see, Dariush also has wrestling. But same thing as you say, Gamrot has hands, you know what I'm saying? So does Beneil Dariush.
Yeah.
He does, spinning back fist knockout to Scott Holtzman.
Yeah, he has a flying knee knockout as well. That
you know what I'm saying? So
beautiful.
And then he dismantled Tony Ferguson.
He very well did. And actually, I like Beneil Dariush. I like him, dude.
He's low key. I do like him too.
And I wouldn't mind seeing him go against Oliveira or Islam. I wouldn't mind seeing him face the winner of those guys because he's got the grappling to hang with those boys and probably better striking, to be honest.
Whoa. Better than who?
Than the two main.
Get the fuck
Beneil Dariush
out
got
of here.
some solid striking, bro.
Dude, water we don't have, bro.
So who do you got picks for this fight?
Okay, now I know Beneil Dariush is, like you said, he's really trying to get to that championship fight. He was trying to be that backup. He does have hands. I think the wrestling kind of, I don't know. We saw Gamrot versus Arman, and that was a heavy wrestling back and forth. Like, they were taking each other down. It was a very vicious, it was a great watch if you wanted to see top tier wrestling.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal.
A lot of ball sniffing, and
but it was
a great fight, though.
It was good.
Good ball sniffing. It was a good kind.
It
was good. No, it was great grappling, and I expect the same in this one, dude.
But look, I see Dariush maybe being able to not get thrown around like as an Arman did.
Yeah.
Versus Gamrot.
Yeah.
So it's really tough. I think it really just goes on like who's gonna have the pressure, and I feel like that's gonna be Gamrot.
Wow.
I feel like Gamrot's gonna have the pressure. Who's gonna have the hands? I feel like that they're pretty even. You know what I'm saying? So it's really tough for me. I think Beneil Dariush might be able to edge it out, possibly, because their stats are pretty even. The height, the reach. Beneil Dariush has 2 inches of reach.
What did you say Gamrot's MMA or pro record is right now?
Let's see.
You said 9-1 or something like that?
No, that was the chick. Gamrot is 21-1.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna shit on that for a second, but I'll suck the shit back up right now because
that's gross.
I was gonna say, the experience could have a big factor, and I'll still lean on that. I think Beneil's got a lot of UFC experience, and I think it's gonna outweigh Gamrot in this fight, and I think he's gonna edge this one.
Look, Beneil Dariush is 21 wins, 4 losses. Gamrot's 21 wins, 1 loss.
Yeah, Beneil's been in the UFC way longer though, so I'm gonna lean towards Beneil.
Mm-hmm.
I think honestly he's gonna send Gamrot back into the line.
Yeah,
I think Gamrot got a gift a little too early in my opinion.
Really?
And I'd rather see Beneil Dariush take on a top 5 opponent than waste his time with this guy.
So we're gonna agree with this one?
I don't know. Who do you got?
I've got Beneil Dariush. I think he's going to edge this out. I think the wrestling, he's going to be able to keep it standing up. I think he might hit harder, too. I don't know.
All right.
So I'm going to go Beneil Dariush, probably decision.
So if you guys are late and you're still eating that French toast and you're not done your mimosa, then, you can miss the first 2 fights. If you don't care about decision fights, they might be okay to miss. But the one you do not want to miss is this next one, baby, because we got none other than Peter Yan taking on Sugar Sean O'Malley, baby. We got Peter Yan versus Sugar Sean O'Malley, baby. Let's go. And I know this may sound confusing because I don't know if O'Malley, again, has done enough to get a shot at a number 1 ranked guy as in Peter Yan. but he has been gifted by Mr. Dana White.
Aye.
And I heard the winner of this will face the winner of the co-main event of the evening.
Yes.
Sterling versus Dillashaw.
Yes.
So who do we got winning O'Malley versus Yan, baby?
Now,
'cause this is where I get pumped.
Now, this is the meat and potatoes. We had the sauce. Now we got the meat and potatoes. We got to drizzle that shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to dunk it. You know what I'm saying?
Baby.
So, now you're talking about gifting fighters fights. What about the biggest gift of all, Sean O'Malley facing the number one?
That's what I'm saying. This is another gift. I don't know if it's what deserved. I mean, especially off O'Malley's last performance.
Granted, it was a no contest.
It was a no contest. It was a shitty way to end the fight. It was an eye poke, and it was a little it was lackluster. Let's say We went into that Sean O'Malley versus Pedro Muniz fight looking for answers to all the questions that we got none,
and we got nothing. We only got more questions. We only got speculations. We had a semi controversy with that fight. You know, the eye poke, and everyone was saying it was fake. Pedro Muniz was trying to get the ref to lean it to a decision, a win for Pedro Muniz as a.
It definitely wasn't fake. We saw the fucking after photos. Munoz's eye was fucked up, dude.
I mean, I don't know, bro.
I seen the after photos. His retina was torn. It was done. It looked fake in the middle of it. It didn't look fake. It didn't look as bad. But when you see the after photos, he was fucked. It wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, we'll see.
Eye poking Sean O'Malley now.
Shut up.
So here's the question: do you think he's gonna use that technique again on Yan when he starts losing? Because Yan's gonna come at him. He's gonna come forward and he's gonna break Sugar's legs like candy cane, son. He's gonna come and kick them fucking legs right out underneath his ass.
You know,
and you're gonna see the pink poodle fly out the fucking cage, bro. I don't see pink poodle hair doing nothing to Peter Yan.
All right,
he's facing a real killer. Yan is sold my ass. Ever since he destroyed Jose Aldo, just obliterated that man, I don't see anybody really give him trouble but Sterling maybe and Dillashaw maybe. But right now O'Malley might be taking on more than he can eat. And Yan's got amazing Muay Thai skills. He's leg kick heavy, and we know O'Malley's not great with those check and leg kicks. So
Brody, all because that Cheeto Vera fight. It was one time.
It was one time, and that's all it takes to see a weakness. You know, I mean. It's actually the second time O'Malley's gone out from leg strikes, by the way. If you don't remember that one time he's carried out on a stretcher, even when he won the fight, he was laying on his back the whole third round. Yeah, another leg problem. So I'm just telling you, Yan has definitely the tools to destroy O'Malley. Now, before you start, I will give some credit to O'Malley. He's got this range on his boy like no other. O'Malley's very long, has a nice right hand. He throws it right down the pipe. He uncorks it very well. He also has great spinning wheel kicks. And he can utilize his range and keep Yan at a distance throughout the fight. Yan can have a lot of problems with that. But we'll have to see how this plays out. What do you got to say, Steve?
Basically, this somewhat different views on that. I'm not going to go all ham and cheese on fucking Pete Yan's dick. But
you just stroke those poodle nutsack over there. That poodle's nutsack.
Yeah. Hold on.
Poodle stack.
Look, I do agree. The range is... look, let me start with this. Yan, slow starter. Known. It's been known. That's what he is. That's what he does. This is a 3-round fight, everybody. 3-round fight. Now, the first round, I'm automatically going to give to going to give to Sean O'Malley because this is the first round and a half. This is my prediction. The first round and a half is going to be Sean O'Malley's to win this fight. Now, after that first round and a half, in the middle of the second round, Petr Yan is going to fucking do something. He's going to do something big. He's going to start pushing the pressure on. And we're going to see how Sean O'Malley does walking backwards. And then is he going to be able to keep the distance? Is he going to be able to spin out from the situations being so clutched into the dirty boxing range that, that Yan is really good at? Because, and another thing, Yan's defense striking, he keeps those arms right in front of his head. You know what I'm saying?
He has a high Muay Thai guard.
He moves his whole unit as one. It's not separated. His limbs aren't, separated. You know what I'm saying? He's very complete.
Yeah.
So I do think the range in doing that for O'Malley is very important. And I do see this going to the third round for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to see what O'Malley can do in the third round if this doesn't end in the first or second round. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, and I do think O'Malley does have the the power to inflict damage on Petr Yan. I don't think he's invincible.
I love your point where you said this is a 3-round fight, because we got to make that clear to the MMA neighborhood. They didn't know already, because usually you're seeing Peter Yan in a 5-round war. But I had to disagree. I know he's a slow starter, but I believe he's only slow starter against his certain opponents. And because he faced opponents like Sterling and Corey Sandhagen, who are high volume guys, I feel like he started slow to let them burn out faster. And they were 5-round fights, so he had the time to do that game plan.
So kind of like a Cheeto Vera.
Cheeto Vera?
He's
a slow starter and
within
5 rounds.
He analyzes it. He analyzes the opponent, and then he takes in the information, and then he counterreacts.
I think the slow starting was on purpose for a couple of those opponents, and I think he might start fast on this one and throw you off guard, because if he does start slow, it's going to be a very downfall for Peter Yan, because the range is going to be the biggest factor. And if he lets Sean O'Malley establish range that early, he's going to be fucked on the outside all night. So he needs to get inside as quick as possible, land his leg kicks, and really make this a dirty fight, a really dog fight. He needs to get aggressive. If Yan lets O'Malley breathe and move, well, the sugar might land some sugar on Yan's chin. So
see, don't you think that's kind of predictable for Yan to be like, oh, go for his legs, go for his legs? Isn't that kind of predictable? And don't you think O'Malley knows that? Like, don't you think these fighters like know like the predictability of like certain things? Like,
yeah, but you got
my leg kick, Cheeto Vera got it. Oh, Peter Yan. Oh, his coach like, oh, let's go for the legs, go for the legs. It's a heavy leg kick, but that's just going to set up a very nice counter.
It could very well.
O'Malley.
You might be right. If O'Malley evolved, he can check the leg kick, throw a right, and put Yan on his ass. But for an opponent like Yan to not try to go for the man's weakness would be foolish. He needs to try to expose it to see if O'Malley's fixed his problem or not.
Yeah.
And then if it doesn't, then he's got to get in the clinch. He's got to do Muay Thai. He's got to get him to the ground. He's got to do everything. He's got to make this full mixed martial arts fight to win it. O'Malley's got the range and some power. O'Malley's got flying knees. He's got some body shots that can really do damage on Yan.
He's got spinning back fists. He's got spinning kicks.
If I was O'Malley, I'd fake a lot of high and go straight for the body. I would start high and start hitting the body afterwards, because Yan's got a high guard. He's susceptible for body shots.
And I think I agree with you. I think the fake high, go low with the body.
Yeah.
And then after like 3 or 4 body hits, you fucking sneak in a fucking front kick.
Yeah, something
right up the middle, an uppercut or something. Just go right on the chin.
Look at me fucking trying to tell a win for O'Malley. Because it can happen, man.
Exactly. The one thing I wanted to point out to this fight is, don't just automatically assume this is, as your starting comment.
Yeah.
This is an automatic win for Yan.
It's not a complete mismatch, as some would say.
It's
not a mismatch. It's just, is it a little too soon, we might wonder. And even you will say, like, you don't want to see guys rush. I mean, but they've been taking their sweet fucking time with Sugar, right?
Yeah.
But now they finally catapult him right to number 1. And we're going to see if he's ready for the big boys or not.
Look, well, it's like, I think they said, I think O'Malley said on the countdown, or it wasn't embedded, that he was shocked that Peter Yan even accepted this fight.
I'm not. I think Peter Yan sees it as an easy fight, to be honest. Not saying he's not trained hard for it.
But look, and I think at that same time, it's like, you see this as an easy fight. Are you overlooking the skill set that O'Malley even has?
Well, you know what? I don't want to say I've been an O'Malley hater, but I have been a guy but I haven't been sold yet. So I will say this right now. First time I'm in my neighborhood.
Okay.
If O'Malley does take out Yan in a good fashion, or even a close fight, and he takes him out, I will give O'Malley all the credit in the world, and I will shut my mouth, and I will push the man all the way.
Now look.
But if Yan comes in there and decimates this boy, I will say I told you so, and it was too soon. That's all.
Now look. If O'Malley fucks homeboy up, and because look, MMA neighborhood and I have both heard you say the exact same words to the only great champ, Izzy Adesanya.
That's a champ, though.
Yeah, motherfucker, man. But you said this for me. Don't get me wild up right now, homie.
Because that's the next pay-per-view. We got the next pay-per-view. The next MMA neighborhood. That's when we're gonna get hyped up on Izzy, baby.
But look, I'm gonna hold that to your fucking word this time, Dick.
Hold it.
All right, baby.
Hold it, baby.
But now.
So what's your pick, brother?
Oh, dude, I'm going Sean O'Malley. I'm sticking by my boy. I'm gonna think. You know what? I'm gonna go a little crazy. He's gonna finish this. I think he's gonna finish this. I think the way that he's anticipating the everyone overlooking him. This is a huge gap between competition. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's being greatly overlooked. His skills on the ground and on the striking, you know, and the fact that Peter Yan is so good striking, I think we're going to see something. We're going to see a great fight, but I feel like I'm going to go O'Malley second round finish.
I'm going to disagree. I'm going to say
obviously
Yan third round TKO, and that's where I'm going, baby. I don't think O'Malley's ready for this level quite yet.
We're going to see.
But we will see.
We're going to fucking see.
And if he is, and he does beat Yan, I have to eat my words, baby.
Yeah,
but
dude.
we want to know, because this is one of the hottest fights on the card in the neighborhood. Who do you got? Sugar Shaw or Peter Yan? Let's go. And now it's time for the main event of the evening. TJ Dillashaw. Oh, sorry. Yeah, TJ Dillashaw versus Aljamain Sterling for the bantamweight title, baby.
Yeah. Come on, baby.
And as we know, Sterling just won the belt again from Peter Yan, and it was a good fight. It was go back and forth.
Yeah, it was a solid fight.
It was a way closer fight.
It was a solid performance by Sterling.
I was disappointed because, of course, my boy lost.
Yeah, of course.
But,
because you always go for Peter Yan.
You know, I mean, Sterling showed he did like a Damian Maia move. He did the backpack. He got the dude's back, and he didn't let him fucking get out.
Well, look, he was fighting with the injury for so long, then he finally got the injury fixed.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The neck injury.
And you know what? Everyone. Like, I don't want to go on the whole tangent, but everyone was just looking at Sterling from that first fight, how he got kneed in the head, and the great acting that he did. I'm putting that in quotations, everybody.
Acting.
Shut up.
It's Samuel Jackson.
Everyone needs to shut the fuck up about it.
It's pretty hot.
Bro.
But yeah, so he made up for it somewhat in the second fight, wins a real technical win, I guess you could say, a technical win.
It was great.
And it was good. One thing I took off from it was Peter Yan needs to stop running away from takedowns and stuff and sprawl instead of run, right? But one thing from Sterling, which I think is going to be a huge factor in this fight against Dillashaw, is his back game, is how good he can take someone's back and control them and put them in some dangerous submission areas where, you know, a lot of people don't have that kind of style. Like, there's only a few I can name off, like Damian Maia, even Charles Oliveira, the main event guys, got good back taking. They can take the back really quick, and it puts you in a really bad spot, and you can win the round off that, you know? So
yeah, when
you're coming against a guy like Dillashaw, who's really only had a couple of losses in his whole career.
4.
He's a freaking beast. He's coming back off a steroid issue for cutting weight. He was off for 2 years. He did it to cut weight. Now he's back. He made up for it with his performance against Corey Sandhagen.
At the time, Corey Sandhagen was ranked number 2.
Now, I want to go to that fight just a little bit. I had Sandhagen in a fight, and I still kind of believe he won it.
Look,
it was a really tight fight.
Look, that fight, I rewatched that fight 3 times, and I took notes on it 2 of the times. I watched it the first time, just enjoying it, and then I rewatched it 2 other times, taking notes, and I really analyzed the fuck out of it. TJ Dillashaw won. Okay, that's my boilerplate.
All right, so let me take it back though. He didn't win pretty though.
It wasn't. Look, I think in the first round he snapped every ligament in his leg.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. He was playing injured, and he still ended up winning.
Beautiful points. What I want to go over too.
Yeah,
that leg injury was from a grappling exchange.
Yes.
From Corey Sandhagen. Corey Sandhagen don't have no grappling, dude. He don't got the grappling.
Oh yeah.
He don't got the grappling that Aljamain Sterling brings to the table.
Yeah,
we're talking about a black belt, a black belt under Matt Serra, I think. Oh man, dude, this guy is coming in hot, bro.
Yeah.
His grappling, he's pulled off a knee bar from the back.
Yeah,
a nasty knee bar. He took out Corey Sandhagen in what, a minute?
I think it was like 30 something seconds.
Just destroyed the man that almost finished Dillashaw. I don't hate to throw the MMA math in there, but where I'm going with this is Aljamain Sterling's back game could be the defining factor in this fight because he has the volume to throw off TJ. And he can throw him off the volume, but that's only going to last so long, you know. And TJ is going to try to grapple him.
No, you're right, though. It was 1:28 seconds.
1:28 for the Corey Sandhagen.
Yeah.
TJ's going to try to grapple, but I don't think his grappling is going to work well against Sterling. So I think it's going to end up being a stand-up fight. And then Sterling's going to have a few exchanges where he gets TJ's back, and it's going to allow him to work for submissions, maybe even end up getting one
now
on the snake.
Okay. Oh, fuck you.
On that snake.
Now let me
snake in the grass.
Let me throw a rebuttal at that real
snake
quick.
In the grass.
Now I was I had the same thought. Sterling being able to get opponents back is very top notch. It's very good, but I don't think he's ever fought someone with the footwork and the agility as a TJ Dillashaw. It's kind of like another version of a Dominic Cruz. You know, the footwork is very it's perfect.
Yeah,
you know
impressive.
what I'm saying? It's in and out. It's Cody Garbrandt when he faced Dominic Cruz as well.
Yeah.
You know, that was the one time he ever used that fucking swift fucking move footwork. But I don't think he's ever fought someone like that. He's fought very stationary people, very long stance people like Corey Sandhagen, people that are very tight, standing there, not quite as stiff as Peter Yan. But I don't think he's ever fought someone with the footwork.
I mean, Corey
as
Sandhagen has
TJ Dillashaw.
amazing footwork. So you got to take back that statement.
Come
I
on,
think
baby.
he freaking neutralized it very quickly with the grappling.
with the pressure.
With the grab, yeah, he took him straight down.
But
So Corey Sandhagen couldn't utilize the footwork.
See, I mean, sure, but we didn't see it.
Right, he couldn't utilize it. So
Exactly.
what's him to do the same thing to TJ
So
Dillashaw?
I feel like TJ Dillashaw is going to be able to get in and out of things a lot easier than Corey Sandhagen.
Yeah, I think
You know.
Dillashaw has a better grappling defense as well.
Easily. So for the fact that, you know, we both had the same thought that Sterling has a chance of getting Dillashaw's back. I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible. But
I think we're gonna see that a few times. Even Sterling himself said, "Watch out for that backpack; it's coming." Like he gave away his game plan in a sense.
he didn't give it away because it's
you
fucking
can
it's
give
public
that
knowledge.
But yeah, you can give that away. You know, it's not nothing. It's not something that's gonna be a surprise, motherfucker. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's not a surprise, baby.
And then another thing is Dillashaw's never been submitted.
Okay,
Never been submitted.
that's good on his part. And
So-
it's gonna make the grappling very interesting. This whole card, like I said, is grapple heavy, baby. I'm telling you. If I hope you like grappling that early, I hope you ain't snoozing.
Honestly, for how good this fight card is, if
Yeah.
you are a casual and you just want to see you're a just bleed like Devin is turning to.
Well, it's gonna be more just choke in
look,
this one.
This is a card that's gonna be a grappling heavy.
Yeah, very
grappling
it's
heavy.
very technical.
Very. If you don't like the technicality, if you just think you want to see a bunch of barbaric people just getting down, like you're not gonna look. The Yan O'Malley fight's gonna be the only one that's gonna be a stand-up affair.
Yeah, but
that's
it
like
still,
heavy
it still
stand-up
won't be
affair.
a war though.
It's still gonna look.
It won't be a fucking Justin Gaethje war or nothing.
No,
like
no, no,
that,
no. But
you
that's gonna be the primary.
I think that'll be the fight of night.
Primary like stand-up battle.
Yeah, and then after that, we're gonna see some hardcore grappling. I mean, I do think Dillashaw and Sterling are gonna have some. They're gonna have stand-up exchanges.
Yeah.
But, and like you said, like you know, footwork might throw Sterling off, and I think when it does, I think he's gonna try to grapple a lot. Honestly, dude, he's gonna try to GSP this shit. And I got Sterling, dude. I got Aljamain Sterling. This was hard for me to pick. I was on Dillashaw for a little bit. I was like, you know what, dude? Like, I'm sorry, man. I think it's Sterling's time now. I think Dillashaw's passed up.
Now, the only thing that sorry to cut you off. Were you done?
Yeah.
Okay. The only thing that worries me is the 4-inch reach advantage for Sterling because Dillashaw versus Corey Sandhagen. I don't know Sandhagen's reach, but it's obviously longer. Mm-hmm. You know, he did. Look, Dillashaw had to grind out that win. He really did, and
Yeah,
you know, even
too.
though through injury,
So he fought through adversity.
yeah, and he still won.
He still won. But the thing is, he got injured by a non-grappling guy. Imagine a high-level grappling guy doing that to him. It wouldn't be. He wouldn't fight through. He'd tap through it. He'd choke. Something's bad's gonna happen if he fought through Aljamain Sterling doing that to him. You know.
Look, I'm conflicted with my pick.
Yeah, I get that.
Because I love Sterling.
I'm surprised.
I've been voting for this dude for a long time now, but I've also been on TJ Dillashaw's back because for coming back from 2 years from a steroid use, he's been very transparent about it, which tells me he's a man of change. Because that's how I feel about that, you know? That's just my personal thing, you know? And everyone's, you know, CEO, EPO, you know,
I won't hang that shit on him, dude.
And because you know what? Look, he did the time. He did the crime. He did the time, and I was back. He faced number 2, and he beat him. Now he's facing for the title.
It's deserved.
It's well-deserved. But damn it, would it not be sweet if TJ Dillashaw fucked homeboy up?
Hey. Well, here's the. What if he got, you know, those little cheap left kick, high kicks he does?
Yeah.
It could, dude. Sterling's been knocked out. His last finish was from Marlon Moraes with a switch kick.
Ooh.
If TJ Dillashaw sneaks one of them those little weak left kicks that sneak in sometimes, he could catch him, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I really think Sterling's gonna freaking keep this ground heavy, dude. Because why even risk it? because I think Dillashaw's got the power. He's got the hand. He can put Sterling's lights out. So
you have Sterling by how?
I got Sterling by decision.
Okay.
Or submission. But I think it's going to be a long night and a long fight, baby. I'm going to go 5 rounds, submission or decision.
I'm sorry, Sterling, but I got to go TJ Dillashaw on this one.
Dude. Oh, my God.
Third round.
This is...
Third round. Oh, I'm sorry, TJ Dillashaw.
By what? By what?
Knockout, baby. Damn. He's going to fucking TKO, KO.
Nah,
third round. It's going to end in the third round by TJ Dillashaw. He's going to wear him out. I think he's gonna be. I think
he's gonna wear out Sterling.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Wow.
Sterling's gonna try for these fucking wrestling moves. He's gonna really try to get to his back. He's gonna clinch him up against the octagon. He's gonna try and do that.
I'm shocked.
DJ Dillashaw is gonna escape all that shit.
Hi.
Look, I'm not saying TJ Dillashaw is not gonna get taken down at least once, but it's not going to have no effect.
Seeing Peter Yan having such struggle getting out of those very tight submission holds.
That's Peter Yan.
Dude, that guy's a beast, and he barely got out of those Sterling holds.
Okay, he's not wrestling based.
Yeah, he's got some, man.
He's got some, but he's not TJ Dillashaw.
You're right. But Dillashaw's, it depends how his jiu-jitsu is, and I'm going to agree. He's going to get out a lot of those. Mm-hmm. But I think the clock's going to be against him in a lot of those, just like it was against Yan, and I'm going with Sterling.
You're going TJ Dillashaw, third round.
Bam! Damn! Who saw that coming, baby?
Come on.
Jesus, I think we switched sides on that one. I was going for Dillashaw, and I was like, I don't know. Sterling's just something about him.
Dude,
He's training with Leon Edwards, too.
Look,
he's training with Leon Edwards.
I know. And trust me, I've been behind Sterling this whole time with the whole Yan saga, the all that stuff. Man, I'm the one that was pushing for Sterling for so long to get it for a title shot. That was me. Yeah. I was the only one standing up for this guy.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, Sterling, but I feel like TJ Dillashaw is going to be too much for you to handle.
Dillashaw it is. Oh, my gosh. Hey, but Sterling was training with Leon Edwards, and you never know if Sterling might pull off one of them fucking fancy kicks.
You never know.
That Edwards just landed on Usman.
You never know.
Because he probably trained that same kick. Watch him throw that same kick, dude. We're
gonna see. We're gonna see. But
and if you don't, hopefully you see the main event of the evening.
Let's go.
Charles the Brooks Oliveira versus Islam Makhachev. Other known as Khabib Jr. Because Islam's been following Khabib's footsteps. He's been second in line. It is the chance for him to soar like the eagle has before. He is trying to take over Khabib's spot in the lightweight division, become the champion and the second Dagestanian lightweight champion of the world. But in front of him is the Bronx, or Steven likes called the Phoenix, Charles Oliveira. The guy's got the most submission wins, the most type of submission wins, the most finishes. This guy's unstoppable right now. He's beating Chandler, Poirier, Gaethje, all in a row, all by finishes. Every time gets rocked, but always comes back.
What's up?
And just can't put this guy out.
No one.
But
no one.
Will Khabib Jr., his boy, will Islam Makhachev, hey Makhachev, will he really be able to defeat? I got my boy Dottie. Will Islam Makhachev be able to take on the Bronx? Will he finally stop the kill streak that Charles Oliveira has been on, the 11-win streak? And let's not forget, Islam's on a 10-win streak, so someone's streak's got to end, baby. And this is for the vacant lightweight title because
technical vacant.
It's technically vacant.
People's champion, no.
Oliveira missed by a half pound, and he says, there is a name for champion. It's Charles Oliveira.
It's Charles the Bronx. Phoenix.
He's saying Islam's been gifted this by Khabib.
100% agree.
No one
100%
to get this title shot. Mm-hmm. What do you think about that, Steve?
100% agree. If Khabib wasn't advocating for Islam, he's just like, he's got a 10-fight win streak. He should fight for the title. It's just like, that's after he beat Bobby Green. Bobby Green, the king.
Yeah.
He was just like, he deserves it. He deserves it. He deserves it. He wouldn't shut up. And I think Dana White only gave this to Islam to get on Khabib's good graces to maybe, if Islam loses, Khabib will come back.
So it's a great point to bring up. Islam's record, even though it's so shiny and nice, is somewhat like Khabib's when he first became champ. He didn't really have a high-ranked win over anybody.
Yes, he did, though. See, that's what I don't agree with. People saying that Khabib's record was padded before he got to the UFC for sure, 100%.
He won the belt off.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly my fucking point, my friend. He won off Matt Serra's boy. They didn't have a belt. Remember that? Yeah, I don't even remember his name no more. That's why. That's who Khabib won the belt from, okay?
Oh, we're going to find out right now.
So he didn't win the belt till he fought McGregor. Then he finally won the belt. He didn't really fight anybody good till he fought McGregor.
Look. Oh, he won it against Quinte. Now look, but see, before that, Khabib fought Edson Barboza, who I thought Barboza was going to fuck him up. But we saw Khabib run him down.
That's his best win.
And then Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson was on a tear at the time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody overlooks Michael Johnson, but look at the people Michael Johnson has fought, and you'll see that's the fucking truest fucking fighter ever.
Yeah, but he didn't beat any top 5 guys to get that belt. He won the belt off a top 10 guy.
He beat RDA. Don't know that guy. Okay, so he's like 4 people.
Anciently before that, I think.
What do you mean ancient?
I think he fought RDA way before that shit.
3 years.
Yeah, so dude, same type of deal.
But
Islam didn't beat anybody yet. He still got the belt. I mean, Khabib still got the belt. He proved himself.
Look, at least Khabib fought named fighters.
He proved himself.
And with full fight camps. Yeah. The last 2 fights of fucking Islam have been short notice fights.
All I'm trying to go with this is Khabib didn't prove himself till he became champion. Am I right? He didn't beat anybody good till he became champion. Islam hasn't beat.
I disagree with that. You're saying Barboza's not good?
He wasn't top 5.
Bullshit.
So Islam hasn't fought top 5 either.
No, I disagree 100% with this. You're saying Barboza wasn't top 5 at the time.
Wasn't at the time, no.
You bullshit, dude. Bullshit.
Khabib didn't fight any top 5 guys till
I swear. God. Whatever.
He won the belt off a ranked guy, a top 10 guy that wasn't even.
Okay, look, Quinte, I could agree with that, but even he went to the decision with him.
Baby.
Went to decision with him. But Barboza and Michael Johnson at that time, were fucking hot.
They were hot.
So don't tell me that they weren't top 5 material.
Has Islam beat anybody hot? Islam?
Okay, he beat Dan Hooker.
Okay.
Look, a short notice fight. Dan Hooker had to stay in Abu Dhabi. Then he faced Bobby Green, who was like a week notice, 2 weeks notice?
Yeah.
Come on, baby. He's like, come on.
So do you think he's deserving for this?
No. I agree with Charles 100%. Yeah. He does not deserve this.
Yeah, he should have fought a Poirier,
a
Chandler, Gaethje, someone.
He should have fought Beneil Dariush.
Oh,
that's the fight that should have been made.
Wasn't that booked? It was booked, wasn't it?
That's what I thought.
It was. And wasn't Dana White going to punish Islam?
Yes.
Damn.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, why the fuck did this happen? Like, he should have fought Beneil Dariush. We were going to see a wrestler hash it out.
Khabib polished them nuts very nicely.
Dude.
It's Abu Dhabi, though, dude. They had to have a fight for that. It made sense for Abu Dhabi. You got to say, Islam fighting Abu Dhabi, it makes sense, right? Doesn't make sense with who he's fought, but the location wise, Khabib sucking Dana's nuts, it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So we got Islam Makhachev taking on Charles Oliveira for the lightweight vacant title.
Yeah.
Oliveira's on a 11-fight win streak. Islam's on the 10.
Yeah.
Oliveira's killing everybody though.
Yeah.
His resume is insane.
It's impeccable.
It's impeccable. And some say if he beats Islam, he's the greatest lightweight of all time. He's on that level.
Now look, it's one of those things where I have to go back and look at BJ Penn.
BJ Penn's solid, dude.
I have to look at his record. Who was he fighting? Because he was prepared. And then you have Sean Shirk.
What was cool about BJ Penn is he went up to welterweight and fought like Matt Hughes and GSP. So you didn't see Khabib doing none of that shit.
Hell no, dog. But look, I remember Sean Shirk was a lightweight.
Yeah.
That dude was a beast.
BJ Penn fucked that boy up.
I know. Yeah. And that's why I got to look. See, when people look at the recency bias. Yeah. It's just the things that are happening now. But I don't think a lot of the people watching right now don't even know who the fuck Sean Shirk is. Didn't see BJ Penn fight like we did.
Well, maybe
you know what I'm saying.
Maybe I'm jumping the gun.
But I'm just saying, like, everyone wants to say Charles Oliveira is going to be the greatest lightweight of all time. But what about BJ Penn? What about Sean Shirk? You know what I'm saying? Sean Shirk was a beast, homie.
Maybe this talk would be better for the post because we don't know if Oliveira is going to get past Islam Makhachev.
I just want to throw that out there.
No, BJ Penn's a great one to beat, my friend.
Sean Shirk.
But everybody's
don't leave the shark out.
The shark out. But everybody's putting Khabib right now in front. So
fuck Khabib.
Oh,
fuck Khabib. I'm saying it right now.
We know
fuck Khabib.
Steve-O's pick.
Come on.
So how's this fight going down?
fucking man.
How's this fight going now? We got two of the greatest grapplers. Hold on, we got two of the greatest grapplers.
Nut up or shut the fuck up, homie.
For Islam?
For Khabib. Shut the fuck up,
he's
dude.
hiding behind his boy.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
So we got two. This is cool. What is really cool about this fight is we have two like the most superior grapplers in lightweight.
We have a superior wrestler versus superior fucking BJJ.
Sambo versus Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
And it kind of gives me a little feel of like when Tony Ferguson was supposed to fight Khabib.
Dude, that's exactly what I had in mind. Exactly what I had in mind.
So we're kind of getting like a junior version of that, you know? Like the second best version of that, right?
Yeah.
And I'm down for it. And I'm really interested because I do want to see the Sambo versus Jiu-Jitsu. I want to see the high level of both arts go against each other. This is what I'm there for, baby. We're not going to see bleed, but we're going to see some grappling that's going to be fucking entertaining.
Yes.
You know, it's not, and as much as Islam says he's going to lay and pray and tire Charles Oliveira out,
I don't see that happening.
Good luck. The boy's going to be attacking the whole time after you.
Yeah,
if you get him to, he's going to offer the ground to you. So
I'd see, and that's where I ponder. Does Charles Oliveira really pull guard on him?
He won't pull guard, but if he falls or gets hit a little bit, he might fall on the ground on purpose.
We've seen Islam knock a dude out once. Seen him knock a dude out once. But, Hey, dude.
Yeah.
But, like, it's like, I don't see him being able to hit the hardest hitting lightweight in the division right now and knocking him down.
This is MMA. This is why we love it. Anything can fucking happen. Yeah, Islam could go in there and knock the boy out. Will it happen? Probably not.
No.
Probably not. It probably won't. You probably say it won't happen because you don't see anybody. You don't see him knocking out anybody, right?
Justin Gaethje couldn't do it.
Right.
Charles Oliveira, in my opinion, is the hardest hitting lightweight right now. No one's hitting harder than him. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Would you agree?
I don't know about that one, but
what
I am gonna say is I don't think Islam can hit hard enough to knock out Charles Oliveira.
No, and okay, so I do want to get into this. Khabib Jr., this and that, that's a cute name for it. But the difference is between Islam and Khabib is that Khabib had pressure. Khabib went in there and he did his business. You know what I'm saying? Islam is a little more patient. He's a little more standoffish. He doesn't really just go in there and attack. He's going to be patient. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Charles Oliveira has been nothing but pressure.
Exactly.
Nothing but pressure.
Charles Oliveira is going to, I feel like he's going to.
He says he's going to KO him in the first round.
Yeah. And I believe that.
Damn.
I believe that. Charles Oliveira is going to fuck this dude up, and he's going to make Khabib cry in a bathtub when they're all bathing together.
So what's your pick? Is that your pick?
Dude, I mean, we could analyze this even more, but honestly, Charles Oliveira is going to fuck this dude up, and he's going to make Khabib come out of retirement, and then Charles Oliveira is going to submit this bitch too. And then he's going to, and then Charles Oliveira is going to beat the fuck out of Alexander Volkanovski too. Get out of here. No. Charles Oliveira. Within, if he beats 1, 2, and 3 all those opponents, best lightweight ever. Damn. Get out of my face.
Well, you heard it first from Steve-O in my neighborhood. Charles Oliveira, man, he's on the tear. He's definitely making a name for himself, and he's breaking a bunch of records in the UFC right now.
Most submissions, most different submissions, this and that, and the fucking other.
Good luck, hey Makhachev, because Islam Khabib Jr. Good luck, man. I mean,
wait, who do you got?
All right, look, Islam can beat him, okay? He can hold him for dear life, and he can just fucking lay on him as long as he wants, But I just know Oliveira won't settle for that.
No.
So even if Islam gets him down, it's not over till it's over. Oliveira is dangerous everywhere it goes.
Mm-hmm.
And if Oliveira puts the pressure on Islam, if Islam keeps taking him down, but it doesn't go nowhere, and Oliveira keeps coming up, Islam's tank will slowly keep going down, and Oliveira's going to slowly keep coming forward. And sure enough, win that lightweight belt back, Charles the Bronx.
No way!
Oliveira, the Phoenix. Yeah, dude. I'm going to give you this one, Charles. This one time, you will get my vote. Do not fail me.
Dude,
Do not fail me.
I cannot believe you're going for Charles the Bronx.
I know you picked Dildo Shot, dude. I was like, whoa.
Dude. Hey,
well, look,
it's
the Bronx,
Dildo Shot, man.
Look, the Bronx. He is. I can't deny the man no more. I cannot deny the man no more. How am I going to deny him?
So wait.
Fuck Khabib, bro.
Yeah!
Fuck Khabib, dude.
Fuck that
Khabib
motherfucker.
Jr. going
Let's
to
go.
sleep. And like you said, if Khabib's got the balls come back,
Yeah,
he
he
should
don't.
face Charles Oliveira. If not, my boy Volk will handle business anyways.
Oh,
so don't worry about
Volkanovski can't handle Charles Oliveira, homie.
He's back up for the shit. We never know what happens.
homie.
So if your boy misses weight by that half pound again, you best believe Volk's gonna be in that bitch.
First of all, straight up, Charles Oliveira would mess up Volkanovski. That's so easy for him.
I don't believe in that statement. Well, that's another podcast to go over.
That's in the post.
It might be the next one.
That's in the post.
Because we got Charles Oliveira in the main neighborhood. Who the hell you guys got? We want to know who the fuck you picking for the main event of the evening. Because we're talking about one of the best grappling matches ever. Sambo versus Jiu-Jitsu. I'm a Jiu-Jitsu guy. I ain't going to go against that. And I think he's going to tap the Russian.
Wait,
wait. You're going against Russian? You going against Russian? Steven?
Yeah, I'm going against Peter Yan. I'm going against Islam.
Damn,
I know, dude. I'm really
things have changed.
I'm really slipping. I'm really slipping on I only go for Russians.
Going back against Russians, well,
dude.
I think it's time.
But I'm sorry, and I do want to shout out to fucking Charles Oliveira. He is straight up, I think, the only Brazilian holding it down in the UFC right now.
Yeah, at the moment he is.
He's the Brazilian that's holding that title down.
Yeah,
even though it's vacant, that I put down in quotations, but he's holding that shit down.
You know what? But he's had some close. Every fight's been close. He's been hurting everyone. I just don't think Islam's got the power to hurt him. I think this might be the easier matchup of the other ones, to be honest.
Straight up.
But I mean, we'll see how great that grappling. They've been stroking Islam's grappling cock.
Dude, oh my god!
They say he beating heavyweight BJJ guys. And all
dude, fucking DC dude needs to get the Russian dick out his mouth.
God, he's commentating. He's commentating too.
It's gonna be so. Dude,
don't forget to mute the main event.
Dude,
everybody mute it.
Everyone likes to shout out how good DC is. No. DC sucks as a commentator.
And I'm looking forward to his commentating.
Dude, I think Paul Felder is taking over.
Yeah, John Anik, Paul Felder, and DC.
Yeah. At least Paul Felder would hopefully balances it out a little bit. I'd rather have Dominic Cruz. But
it's gonna be great. It's a great Abu Dhabi card. It's a little early for you boys. It's 11 a.m. I know it's hard to get through. You can miss the first couple if you need to, but there's some solid fights you do not want to miss. The championships are on the line. Peter Yan, the O'Malley. That's a championship fight. That fight is for contenders. So whoever wins fights for.
And then we have Benil Dariush. Benil Dariush,
which should be also another contender fight.
And that's in. And even though Dana White already said Volkanovski is going to have the winner of the Oliveira-Islam fight, Benil Dariush is probably second.
Yeah, and it's in May, so you never know. Someone gets hurt, injured, anything can happen.
Exactly.
And hopefully it all sticks together. We got a few more days. I hope you guys all enjoy.
Yeah, make sure to... let us know what you all think, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Do you all think that I'm wrong in thinking Charles Oliveira is just going to dismantle this guy? Do you guys think I'm crazy that O'Malley's going to finish Peter Yan in the second round?
That's crazy.
Or do you agree with Devin in thinking the first two fights are snooze fest? I don't know. I don't know, because you guys have to let us know by leaving us comments, letting us get into the conversation.
Yeah.
Now, but first, you have to like, subscribe, comment on the YouTube. And what is that, Devin?
That's MMA Neighborhood.
And what's the IG?
MMA Neighborhood _Graham.
And like I said, like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit, because it's not the MMA Neighborhood without you. I'm Steven.
I'm Devin.
And we will see you all after UFC 280.
Hey, Makhachev, Hey, Makhachev,
Stupid motherfucker.